La, la, la. La, la, la. She ready. Oh, just look at her glow. She ready. Yeah, she's standing up tall. Ready. Confident and bold. She ready. Never gonna back down. She ready. Ooh, yeah, she wearing that crown. She ready. Ooh, she ready. She walking and talking, no faking, creating.
And hola, ¿cómo están, my love muffins and enchiladas? It is Tori, the Hopezilla of Guided Intuition, and I'm here to do your daily guidance, your daily spiritual message, your daily reflection on this beautiful Thursday. It does not matter. Whenever this video finds you, my love, that is when it's meant for you. We know that time does not exist. It is never too late. It is never too early. The only thing that matters is right now. So my love muffins, I hope that you are having an amazing morning, noon, night, whenever you're seeing this. I hope that you have took some time today to meditate, to say some positive affirmations, to indulge in something spiritual that is really going to help you, hold you, keep you, feed you. All of the deliciousness, did I say that right? The deliciousness that the divine has for you. I hope that you ask this very moment, this very day, to show you the magic. I hope that you set an intent to allow all the beautiful blessings, all of the good opportunities to find you in this very moment. This is what it's all about as far as being the creator of your reality. You have power to call whatever it is to you. Meaning, whatever you speak about yourself, about your life, is what is going to show up eventually. So I always love to start my day with positive affirmations. And my favorite one to say is, I am happy and thankful that all is well and I am safe. I am happy and thankful that I now know myself, love myself, and accept myself wholeheartedly. I am a magnet. I constantly draw a lot of money to me, and I would just envision myself partaking in beautiful things, money just falling all over me, all of these things. And I just say this throughout to myself throughout the day. And eventually, I promise you, my love, these things will show up into your life. And when you come into that notion, you know that you are literally the creator of your reality, that the divine, you have the same power that is in the divine inside of you. You are source and physical form. When you come into that mindset, you realize just how unstoppable you are and how you can create whatever it is that you desire for your life. With that being said, I hope that you took the time to acknowledge the beautiful soul that you are, that you look in a mirror or turn your phone around to selfie mode and love on you, hug you, give yourself a kiss. Let me hug you. There you go. Just acknowledge how far you have come. Just take a moment just to look at the person that you are, to love you in this very moment, okay? I love to do this the first thing in the moment, when my my bonnet then slipped off from holding my hair, and I still got a little sleep in my eyes. And I'm like, girl, look at you glowing. Look at that skin. Look at that skin glowing. Like, look at you in your raw beauty. I love everything about you. You are so amazing, Latoria. Even when you feel that you're not, okay? I'm proud of you. I'm happy to be doing life with you. I'm so happy that I chose you to get this life experience. It's so good to hear those things, okay? But most importantly, it's good to hear those things from yourself, because sometimes we look for our partner, our family, our friends, our soul family to validate us. But it's all about you giving that to you. Sometimes you need to hear that from you. You need to hear you say, like, hey, I'm rocking with you no matter what. I got you no matter what. Like, I'm riding with you. When you good, when you got it together, and then girl, when you fall down and you got a little muddy, we gotta clean this up. I'm rocking with you. Either way, I choose you. And the more that you say that to yourself, the more that you look in the mirror and say, I am enough. I'm more than enough. I'm enough. I'm enough. I'm enough. I'm more than enough. Something magical is going to happen. And whoever has done that to their self, okay, you know what I'm talking about. Something magical is going to happen when you do repetition. You do that constantly, all the time. You're going to believe that. And when you believe that you are enough, you literally become unstoppable. You stop holding on to resentment. You stop feeling unworthy. You start believing and knowing that there's nothing that you can't do, can't be, can't have, can't accomplish, can't go after, can't try, okay? You show yourself compassion and you love you even when you fall down, even when you backtrack, even when you get back up. So the more that you look at yourself and do this mirror work, I call it mirror work, you're really going to be strengthening the relationship with you. And that's the most important relationship above all. And dare I say, it's more important than even the one with the divine. And I remember when the divine told me that, I was like, no, oh my God, don't say that. But the divine told me, how can you understand the love that I have for you and how endless and blissful life truly is, okay? If you don't first find it within yourself. Because to love yourself, to know yourself, to accept yourself, to see the masterpiece that you are, is to know me, is to accept me, because we are source and physical form. We are an extension of love manifested in 3D. All right, we came out of the spirit realms and came into 3D. But at our soul, at our soul level, our spirit is love. We are the divine. All right, in a fleshy substance. So you first must start to create that relationship with you. Okay? Then you'll understand that you and the divine's relationship, and then you'll be able to really understand everything else that's going on, okay? So I know that is a lot, and we already have cards down here, guys. So as I was meditating my love muffins and just really asking Spirit, what is it that you want me to let the beautiful soul know that is going to be watching this video in this very moment whenever you are, okay? And the first thing that Spirit really wants you to know is that in this moment, you have received a lot of clarity, all right? A lot of understanding. Something is clicking. Something is making sense. If it wasn't making sense before, it's making sense. I feel like you got some clarity. You made some, what is that called? Like you're breaking trail, something that you've been doing, or maybe something that you have been experiencing, especially in this Aries energy, in this Scorpio season, which is all about coming into balance, which for this Aries is really bringing things that you are passionate about up, or really standing in your power. Aries is all about strength, all about, being courageous. I've never met a quiet Aries. Even when they're quiet, just what they say just carries so much weight, okay? So I feel like you've got a lot of clarity in this moment, and Spirit really wants you to know. I'm so sorry, guys. I keep opening my phone and it keeps closing off on me. It says, be open for opportunities. Right now, I don't care what happened yesterday, what happened 2 years ago, what happened a month ago. In this moment, right now, you are doing a new thing. You have closed out some cycles. You have made some important decisions. You realize what no longer serves you, and you're able to focus on what does. Okay? So what Spirit wants you to know, this is because I asked Spirit, Spirit, what is it? What divine door are we walking through on this beautiful Thursday, or whenever this soul is watching this video? What door are they walking through? And then I went ahead up here and pulled some cards to see, like, what is that door going to open? When you walk through that door, what is that opening? Okay. Being that you've made, I'm so sorry guys, being that you've made a decision, and this is a door that you're walking through today, this is what's going to happen. This is what this door has to offer. Okay. And then right here, I wanted to go ahead and pull for my surrender cards. Like, what is it that you really need to surrender to truly be in this moment, to truly get all of the opportunities that are available for you, to truly allow yourself to partake and really get comfortable with this new thing that you're doing. And then I was just guided just to pull, what does the day hold? And then we'll use my tarot deck and my oracle just to see what guidance spirit has for us. Okay. So I know that's a lot, but I was really guided to do it this way. So as far as my love, what divine door we are walking through. Okay. Now I'm not going to lie. When I shuffled this deck and this particular card came in, I don't know why, but for whatever reason, I just automatically felt like defensive, like my walls went up. Okay. Because I just felt like, this door, I don't really know what I'm going to get. Like, I don't really know what it is. I don't really know. So, when we don't know exactly, when I can't really pinpoint, I can't really read it. I mean, it looks like a medieval door, but it looks like like this old ancient, like, I don't really know what this is. So of course, like when you don't really know something or you're not really familiar with something, what's the first thing that you do? You put up your walls. You know what I'm saying? You put up your safety nets, you put that up. So I feel like the door that you're walking through, or the door that spirit is guiding you through in this very moment, is to let your walls down. We're chipping away walls that were built from past hurts, past experiences, past. And we're really letting those things go in this moment. And so the first thing that spirit is asking me to, let you know that in this moment, your steps are divinely guided. Okay. That thing that keeps speaking to you in your heart, telling you to, put yourself out there, go ahead and try something new, or you tried something, you're trying something new. And anytime we try something new, it gets a little scary. We don't know how it's really going to turn out. A lot of you are putting yourself out there doing, just amazing things. So many people have contacted me, about starting their YouTube channel, about like really taking their business to the next, to the next level. I've really been getting a lot of career sessions, and counseling people has been hitting me up for. And it's just it's time to do a new thing. And in order to embrace this new thing that you're doing, you got to let them walls down, is what I'm seeing from spirit. Okay. That's the first thing that spirit wants you to do. Let your guard down. You're walking through the door of you not having to protect yourself, and knowing that spirit, and you have, help way beyond your wildest dreams walking with you. Okay. You're never alone. So let's see what this is. Okay. A stranger's grace. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'll just try to fix it just in case. It says, ego fears the sudden danger, but never underestimate the kindness of a loving stranger. So we're coming out of ego, because ego is fear-based, and why you don't want to get in relationships, because you're scared of being hurt. You're scared of being done wrong. You don't want to start your career or your, whatever it is, your passion, because you're scared that it's going to be rejected. You're scared that you're not going to get, enough likes. I was talking to a beautiful soul of mine, and, she just like entered into the YouTube space, and she's like, I don't really feel, comfortable, and I just, been putting myself out there, and I only have like 350 followers, and, it's just not, going the way that I thought it would go. And then she got this, this opportunity to work with somebody that's on YouTube that is way bigger, like in her, like way, has more followers, a little bit more established. And, she was like, she was a little nervous and her anxiety because they're in the same field, and like, why is this person coming to her? And, like all these thoughts go in your mind. And, anyway, she did that, and whatever, the exchange happened, and it was automatically life changing. And just like what happened and what unfolded and what the, because she's like a tarot channel, and she just started, and she did that, and it was just, she said in that moment she realized that it's so much more, it's so much more that you know what I'm saying? Like the numbers will come, whatever is meant to happen will come. But one of the things that I tell myself all the time, and I want to tell my love muffins that are opening up in their business, really putting themselves out there. Listen, all you got to do is be you, be transparent, and be consistent. And whatever you're doing, be transparent, means stand in your truth and be consistent, and shit will move. All right. And do your research. That's it. That's it. Okay. I just gave you some free nuggets right there. And that is truly the formula. And then, I had to remind her, I'm like, you're over here complaining, it doesn't matter. But anybody that's familiar with YouTube, 300 followers, like YouTube is a whole nother crowd. You get what I'm saying? Like, transparency is required. And if a person's not vibing with you, they're not hitting that subscribe button. They may watch you all their life sometimes. And I'm, even, guilty of it. You get what I'm saying? Like, you have your favorites, but listen, when so I told her, like, listen, you're doing amazing. Maybe that's the thing, how you're looking at yourself and realizing that, you're doing this for you. Okay? Do this for you. Do this and stand in your truth. Do this and be authentic to you. And you cannot lose. I promise you. And, it took her to be vulnerable, to come out of her mind, come out of that, she's not big enough. She doesn't have, enough followers. And, this person is upscale, all those thoughts that like to keep us from being vulnerable and sticking to ourselves. When we do that, okay, when we're not open and we listen to those thoughts and we close off and we don't allow anything in and we put our walls up, what happens is you shut out the opportunity. So if she would have been in that mindset and, just didn't give that person the session or the Reiki healing and all that stuff, she would have never met that beautiful soul, and they would have connected on the level that they did, and future working, and you know what I'm saying, and getting more than what she bargained for. So this is what I'm hearing from Spirit. In this moment, there are a lot of opportunities, a lot of help, a lot of people there for you that will support you, that will be there for you. However, sometimes, when we have been hurt in the past, when we're, don't want to be vulnerable, we don't want to look a certain way, we don't want to put our, self out there, we'll keep it to ourselves or just, build up our walls. You get what I'm saying? But the thing about building walls, okay? The thing about building walls is when you build the walls, you shut everything out. The good and, the not so. Nothing comes in. So Spirit is wanting these walls to come down because Spirit is bringing the right connections, the right people, the right circumstances, the right opportunities to your doors. All Spirit needs you to do is to let that guard down, to open that heart, understand that that person that you were in the past, love that phase of you, but that phase is over. It's done. You've evolved. You've learned. You've gotten the lesson. You're moving on. You're growing. You're stretching. You're blooming. You're becoming. You're vibrating higher. So these new people and these new situations, the opportunities that are going to come in, it's not going to look like the past, baby. And even if it did, you know how to use your spirit of discernment, your intuition. This is why I don't have to wear my guards up. This is why I can go with the most and do whatever I need to do. The only thing that kind of give me heebie-jeebies at times is Walmart. Going into Walmart, but I've learned to cover my crown, protect my energy, state an intent that as I go into this store, no matter what time I go, okay, this is going to be a pleasant experience. The lines are going to go like this. Like I said, intent when I go in Walmart. Okay. But listen, you don't have to wear your walls up if you have a spirit of discernment, if you have an intimate personal relationship with yourself. Because yourself is going to be like, yeah, we're not going to do this again. Because you remember last time we kind of went that way, it kind of went left and we were left heartbroken. Remember last time we didn't try and, we were left with all this regret if we would have. Do you remember the last time we procrastinated and really didn't do our work and really wasn't consistent and how we regretted that? Like your discernment, yourself is always, your internal guidance system is always talking to you. Okay. So you don't have to, you have advanced and you hear the divine voice. You don't have to wear your guards up. You don't have to shut everything out. You are seasoned. Okay, baby? That's what Spirit wants me to let you know. You're seasoned. So let's see what's going to come to you. Okay. When you, really let your walls down. If you have already, what's here for you? Okay. Look at that. Look at these words. Letting that wall tumble down. Walking that wall. You've already released that wall. You've already penetrated. You already parted with the past. All right. I feel like for some of you, it's just an intel. And look what's coming in. We have the blue flame. You're able to connect with the blue flame, which is the light of pure love within you. That is your internal guidance system. That is your intuition. That is your angels, your guide. You're connected to spirit because believe it or not, when you build up the walls, you cut out everything. You cut out spirit. You cut out the good, the not so good, the abundance. You cut out everything. Okay. Trying to, keep away the bad. You keep out everything. Nothing can come in. That's the point of free will. You have to, what I'm saying? Invite that in. So when you let that wall down, you're going to be able to really heal spirit's voice. So you don't even need this wall. When yourself say that ain't for you, that ain't for you. If it says, do it, try it, go. If it says, now your ass shouldn't be procrastinating. Now you need to be consistent. I'm telling you, this is all you got to do to get what you need. You know what I'm saying? Like you're going to be able to listen to you, okay? So you can release anything that does not serve you, releasing anything that keeps you from the path of authenticity. Hope I said that word right. Okay? Really allowing your ego to die, breaking up with fear, breaking up with doubt, breaking up with unworthiness, breaking up with the lack of self-love, breaking up with the lack of self-worth, lack of self-acceptance, okay, is going to release anything that keeps you from your path of true authenticity. And then what is that going to do? Bring in the abundance. When your heart intentions is to serve humanity, doors of abundance naturally open. So whatever you're deciding to share, in some form, it's going to benefit humanity. Whether it's yourself, whether it's your smile, whether it's your voice, whether it's your knowledge, whether it's you just being goofy and funny, whatever it is, when you decide to be your true self, okay, you're helping people stand in their inner power. So you're going to get blessed for that. And whatever you're worried about that is not going to flourish, whatever it is, because for all of you, it could be something different. Spirit is saying, listen, rest assured, your dreams and visions will come to fruition. The formula is believe, baby. Believe. I don't care what the hell you looking at. Everything telling you the opposite of what you know in your heart to be true and what that voice is telling you. You listen to that voice and you say, what else do you see? Simple as that. Period. You got to say that. Okay? Be consistent in whatever you're doing. Okay? Consistency is the key to success. It truly is. I'm putting that notion in my book that I'm writing, about self-love. Consistency is the key to success. I'm telling you. Because whatever you're consistent in is what's going to grow. If you're consistent in not loving yourself, just doing the most, not believing in your dreams, whatever, guess what? That's what's going to grow. But if you are consistent in loving yourself, okay, dancing with your dreams, putting yourself out there, you're going to see the fruits of that labor. But we have to understand is consistency is the key to success. You're being consistent. Either way, you are being consistent. You are dedicated. But what are you being consistent to is the question. All right? So Spirit is just saying, rest assured, you're standing in your truth. You're being honorable. You're not this is your heart's desire. You better believe that it's going to flourish. I promise you guys not. I seen a post. Y'all think I'm playing, because Facebook brings up, stuff that, you wish you didn't. All them old pictures and stuff, Facebook loves to bring up. Let's see. Let me see if it's going to. Oh, dang. I think I just went away from it. Oh, man. Let me see. Now, my loves, I want to see, what can you surrender? What do you need to surrender to really, be open, okay? To walk through this door and really receive the blessings and really do this new thing and really just, be who you are at your core and live authentically true to you. And we have surrender to the wisdom of your body. And this is something that you're already doing, okay? Or you're getting a notion to do. Listen to your body's messages about a person or situation. If you feel physically drained or uncomfortable, be cautious. If you are energized and happy, move forward. So really listening to your intuition. Let your walls down. When you listen to your intuition, you don't have any reason to be nervous. Your intuition is really steering you, keeping you on that path that is meant for you. And as I'm saying that, my throat chakra wants to kind of lock up on me. So I feel like, someone may have a hard time trusting their self, due to past situations, just due to whatever. But it doesn't matter. In this moment, you can make a conscious decision to trust you. Change happens just like that. Okay? It can happen like that. Right? And then we have surrender defensiveness. Defensiveness is a sign of weakness. To communicate is a more empowered way. Stay centered and hear someone out. Then offer a clear, non-defensive response. So again, sometimes when we're not okay, and this is why you got to love yourself first and really get familiar with who you are. Because sometimes all jealousy is, or all defensiveness is because there's a part of you, okay, that is scared. Okay. It was something that I was, I wanted to make a video on and just really break down, jealousy. It simply comes from you probably seeing something that you have, or something that you desire, or that in your heart that you want, but not having the courage to pursue it, or just because it's not there yet, we have these emotions. That's simply all it is. And any moment, you can change that. You can speak yourself out of that. You can take yourself out of that feeling. Okay? By doing more of what you love, okay? By honoring yourself. Even sometimes, when, say, if somebody's in a relationship and you desire that relationship and, you get these emotions that, don't feel too good, or you desire to see somebody, to have somebody's success, or, whatever it could be, or you just feel like, a little bit jealous because you're always left out. Maybe someone's, talkative, or for whatever reason they're standing out. Okay. And, you feel as though you're not. Anytime we're like jealous of someone, or we're defensive, believe it or not, it is something going on internally with us, something that we see in them that we don't particularly, agree upon or like within ourselves. This is why self-love, self-worth, self-acceptance, really going within you, really accepting all of you. I kind of talked about that yesterday in Wednesday's daily guidance. But Spirit is saying the more that you surrender defensiveness, and how you do that is really hearing people out, really learning how to communicate, really allowing yourself to be in whatever that being is, and having unconditional love for yourself, understanding that, you don't know how long somebody has worked for something. You don't know what they did in the background, understanding that, you have the same 24 hours, and if you truly desire love, a loving relationship, and, someone that, where you see all these beautiful little couples or whatever, you can have that you can have that. That is very much yours. First, get it within yourself, and it's going to mirror your outer world. And that is the truth. Okay? And when you do all these things, my love, when I see the cow spirit, this is what door it opens. The miracles are endless. Miracles are truly endless. And I want to read this. I want to read this to my love muffins. It says, the miracles are endless. You are at a beautiful point in your life today, for your needs are being met effortlessly and in so many ways. Fully embrace this truth by focusing on all you have right now, including the positive relationships that sustain you. Okay? Sometimes we, because like I said, what are you consistent in? Are you consistent in looking at the lack, or, I don't have this just quite yet? You get what I'm saying? Or are you being optimistic, appreciating what you have, and taking that and finding inspiration in that? That's how you flip defensiveness, or jealousy. Whatever you see and it's like, damn, wow. Turn that around and be like, you know what? Yeah, that may be happening, that may be going on, but there are so many people like that are doing the opposite of that, You get what I'm saying? Like you can find, you can take inspiration. You can take that and use it as inspiration, is what I'm hearing from Spirit. So it says, including the positive relationships that sustain you, the work you are proud to do to contribute to the world, and the activities that inspire you and nourish your soul. Cow Spirit nudges you to pay attention because this is the perfect time to focus on the choices, actions, and behaviors that you now feed your soul. Yeah, you now feed your soul and bring your heart contentment. So like I said, it's all about switching your perspective, doing a new thing. Maybe that's what you used to do in the past, but you don't got to do that no more. In this moment, you have an opportunity to move forward. I promise you, boo. Jealousy, that is a natural emotion. How you react to it is your option. Okay? And you can look at it and keep looking at that and be like, you know what? That is inspiring me. If they can have this and they can, they can do that, or, I can have it too. Y'all heard that saying, you got the same, the amount of 24 hours as Beyonce. That's a real thing. You got the same amount of time. It's just about what you choose to focus on. All right. What are you choosing to feed is the question. So today, make a conscious decision to feed a new thing. Is what Spirit is saying. It's also the time when you will see many of your projects, and commitments that were set in motion in the past begin to yield valuable gifts that will bring you joy and love and sustain you for a long time to come. Stay positive and share your well-beings with others. The more you share, the more you will manifest. So be generous. Cow Spirit promises you will never run out of miracles. And then the protection message says, Cow Spirit asks you to pay attention to how you nourish your mind, body, and spirit, because right now you are wobbling around like a newborn calf on its unsteady legs. Perhaps you've been spending too much time distracting yourself on the internet, or obsessing over a relationship, or choosing to eat foods that is not healthy. Whatever it is, you're being nudged to assess how you are looking after your needs. Remember, the universe has a way of reflecting back to you the events and conditions that match how you treat yourself. See, it's all what you focus on. Cow Spirit reminds you that the universe wants to give you the very best, but needs you to do your part to participate and nourish your well-being. Heed her message and everything will shift in your favor, okay? So it came upright, but you're being guided. I was being guided to read the protection the protection part of it if it's reversed, because with the cow spirit, okay, in the traditional tarot deck, 15 is the devil card. Don't freak out. That is merely like, sometimes we have these obsessive behaviors. Sometimes we overindulge, For me, I used to overindulge with eating my emotions. I can always tell when something might be a little off balance because I really turn to food, And I'm like, what's going on here? So, if you have been noticing that, this is just how you shift that energy. Have these obsessive behaviors, things that we indulge in, things that we feed, that really does the opposite of our well-being. It don't even matter. Like if you sometimes, if you're, for me, procrastination be coming up sometimes. But I've learned that, that is only going to hinder you. The more that you, put off something, the more that go around it, eventually you're going to have to look at things. Okay. You're going to have to get started. So, Spirit is saying to the beautiful soul, if you already planted these seeds, keep going. And if you are just planting your seeds, understand that, everything has a process, okay? And today, do a new thing. Instead of feeding your fears, instead of feeding the doubt, instead of feeding, what is not serving you, let's do a new thing and feed what does, okay? So, and a lot of you have already been doing that, and you're going to reap bountiful because of that. And then I'm also feeling like this is a new thing for you, feeding the good things. And Spirit is saying, just keep going. It's going to reap, it's going to reap bountiful. Just be dedicated to it, just to talk about that, because whatever you feed in this season right now, it's what's going to grow. Okay, whatever you feed, it's what's going to grow. So let's just see what Spirit, what guidance the Spirit have for the beautiful soul that is watching this right in this moment. What would you like them to know, okay, about doing a new thing? What would you like them to know, Spirit? Can you please give us 3 cards? What would you like them to know? All right. We have the 3 of Swords. Okay. We have the 4 of Pentacles. I'm hearing very clearly, it's no need to hold on to anything that does not serve you. Okay. The Moon. I'm hearing sometimes we keep these walls up, we keep these defenses up, okay? Because we really want to try, but we're scared of the unknown. The Moon card is full of mystery. You see the door, it's so many doors, so many decisions, you don't really know which one to choose. But Spirit is asking you to pick a door, whatever door suits you, to pick that door, to make a conscious decision to let your walls come down, all right? And pursue the mystery. And for whatever door, that could be in love, that could be in career, that could be in your finances, that could be within yourself, that can be within you opening up, you letting go. When I'm talking, there should be a thing that's very potent on your mind, you know what I'm saying, that maybe you've been holding on to with the 3 of Swords, the past hurt. But I see you traveling away from it. It's down here. You're traveling away from it, okay? 3 of Swords. Maybe that was a thing. You've always clung to the pain, that's always kind of like protected you. You live behind that. See, this is why I don't do what I do. No new friends. That song back in the day that everybody used to play, and we, that's so stupid, because there are so many incredible new people, and, that is, you can really become friends with. That's just dumb, I used to be saying that too, so don't feel bad. And I was one day I was like, yeah, that don't make no sense to me. So Spirit is asking you to embrace the mystery, okay? The Moon. Can we clarify the Moon, Spirit? Can we please clarify the Moon? Yeah, the Knight of Swords, okay? I want to read this. I want to read the Knight of Swords. It says, can you guys see this? Yes, it says, the Knight of Swords is the deliverer of ideas. Listen to the information you may be receiving at this time. Don't hesitate to share your ideas and thoughts with the world. You have powerful mental energy. Now is the time to move forward. This could also represent a personal shift in your ideas, okay? And your notions about the world around you. The shift could be brought by someone who enters your life who brings a new intellectual, material way of thinking and being to you. Okay? So the Knight of Swords, like whatever is coming, whatever clarity, whatever this stranger or someone that you probably take inspiration from, or something that you take inspiration from, you're going to hear a message. It could be on YouTube. It could be a song. It could be through something. But this message is really going to stick out to you. And spirit is this is the goal. That's spirit communicating with you, my love. Okay, let's go ahead and clarify. I was going to clarify the Three of Swords, and we got the Star Mother. How can you mother yourself? So right now in this moment, spirit is saying, nourish yourself, love yourself. Okay, how can you tend to your heart? Your heart would love to dance with its dreams. Your heart would love to spend time with its desires. That's one form of the way that you can mother yourself. Maybe you haven't allowed yourself to cry. Maybe you haven't allowed yourself to really feel those emotions so these emotions can come up. Maybe you haven't allowed yourself to dare to dream, dare to try, dare to be, dare to see. If it doesn't work, okay. And with the Four of Pentacles, we have, with the Four of Pentacles, we have, where are you being called to journey to? And do something to shift your vibration. You're being asked to let go this defensiveness, letting go this thing, to shutting yourself out. You're being asked to have some fun. Indulge into something that is truly your passion. We have dance right here. All right. So to me, this seems like allow the artist in you to speak. All right. Allow the creativity in you to flow. You're a creative. You're at your best when you're creating, is what Spirit is saying. Okay. So let's just go ahead and clarify this moon. And any of these things that you indulge in today, okay, is really going to help you. So look at this with the moon and the Knight of Swords. Oh, look at this. Don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? You're staying in a box. Don't stay in a box. Come out, explore. Listen to the messages that you're taking inspiration, all right, from. Okay, to be your authentic, beautiful self. Okay. So I love my love muffin so freaking much. It was such an honor to do this for you. I love you. Don't forget to go out and hug a tree for me and you. I'm sending you guys oodles of love, light, and peace. And I will catch you on my channel. Take care.
She blazing.